Alright, hey YouTube. I just want to give a shout out to all of the subscribers and people giving their support. We've been having a lot of fun making the videos. This video here is kind of patched together. I filmed it back in 2021 and lost a lot of the footage, so it's going to be a little choppy and have not as much production quality as the other videos. But there's still some interesting content. We found kittens, we found a room where a witch was living, and we even have an interview with somebody that came face to face with this witch. A lot of interesting stuff in this video, but again, it's not going to be as up to par with my other videos. I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know what you think in the comments.
The history of this place is simple. It's a rehab facility. But I'll get to more of the history later. Because coming up down this hallway is where we find a little surprise. We found these poor kittens living on a pile of asbestos, so we decided to come back the next day of filming and make them a comfortable bed that they could lay in. I was hoping that the mother was still taking care of them. It was so hard to decide what to do. Half of us wanted to take them home and foster them, and the other half wanted to leave them here in fear of taking them away from their mother. However, our indecision might have been the worst decision.
It's the calmest one.
No. Warmer for sure. Look at that face.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, what? Did I get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god.
I'm missing one.
Yeah. Which one are we missing? One of the gray ones? One of the all gray ones? One had gone missing that night, and we didn't know it until we were checking pictures. You think? I couldn't help but think that a fox could have got in and took one in the night. We searched around but decided to give up after a while. We left the kittens there overnight after much debate on whether or not to take them home. I didn't want to risk the other ones being taken by a predator, but I also didn't want to risk taking the kittens away from their mother. We decided that at dawn the next day, I would come and get the kittens to foster them and find them homes. This proved to be a bad decision. When I arrived to pick up the kittens the next day, they were gone. All of them. One went missing the first night, and 5 went missing the second night.
I know you smell it.
It was a hard day not being able to know whether the kittens were safe with their mother, or... While searching this facility, we also found a room with a filing cabinet on its side as if it was used like a desk. At first there was nothing on it, but all footage from the first day had been lost. Surrounding it were tons of papers organized underneath cloth. Occult notes, drawings, journal entries, and an entire handwritten book of shadows. Unsure what a book of shadows is? It's a book, usually handwritten, on how to perform spells, rituals, and can also contain other magic text and information. It's a how-to guide, down to the placement of salt on the ground, mirror in the pocket, and blood on the candle. In these texts, we read on spells such as invisibility spells, blood spells, and love spells. There were writings on Aleister Crowley and astral projection. Interestingly enough, we tried to catch this witch and interview her for this video. The closest we got was an interview with 2 eyewitness accounts that describe her in detail later in the video. It's possible that we also found a bed she made inside of the building that had books, food, and an axe. Abide within the law you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Live you must, and let to live, fairly take and fairly give. For tread the circle through about to keep unwelcome spirits out. What we got? So here, in the Book of Shadows, where we found out there was a witch living here at all. So, got this in a mystery box. Well, bam, antisocial social club, pentagram. Figured this would be the perfect gift for whoever's living here practicing witchcraft. So, hey, you know, now they got the drip to go along with the trip. Leave that right there. They're probably
except for a few black places, you know.
Was she older?
All white. Oh yeah, yeah. Her eyeballs sunk back in her head. she was it. You were looking for what a witch looked like. That's, that was it. She had it. Remember that movie, The Nun, or some shit?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Yeah, she like.
You're kidding.
Like that, dude. I know it's not anything you really want to see, actually. And she gives off like a really fucked up aura. You know what I mean? Like it makes you feel fucked up. I didn't go close to her, but she was like from here to. I was in the road and she was in the doorway. So that's pretty close. Not close enough for me to see, kind of what you're made of. And she almost looked transparent, dude. It was crazy.
It's almost like she was floating. You said.
Yeah, her stuff was
right.
Blowing that way, but it wasn't windy. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then it really got my girlfriend. Because
right.
she got she walked up on her. Because she went to the building, just curious, and she fucking stepped out into the doorway like, she was like that. And she ran.
Her what color was her hair? Said it was
white. It was white, and it had like a few black streaks in it. Yeah, but the rest of it was like. Vicky, you remember the witch you saw?
I love that laugh.
They've been in every building. What are you doing? You peeping again? Oh no, I don't have any.
Uh-oh. And now for a little history of this place. There's not much to say, other than that it's a rehab facility located right behind the Bull Street Asylum. It was for guests that could someday return back to society, so they would come here and learn social skills. We found some patient schedules and found out that a lot of them went to things like anger management or therapy. We even found an entire hallway whose rooms were each individually labeled as a different store, such as Sears or Dillard's, and later found out that the reason for this was so that they could create mock shopping experiences so that patients could test their social skills and so that the nurses could see if they were fit for real life. And now I'm going to turn the rest of the video over to you, the viewer, so that you can explore this place with us. Like I said earlier, a lot of the footage has been lost, but I did want to tell you one last creepy story from this place. While searching, we found a random closet, opened it up and noticed that a sheet was covering the closet. We moved the sheet and noticed that a bed had been made, and we deduced that a squatter was living in the closet. However, we looked a little closer and noticed that there were thousands of mustard and sugar packets on the ground and all of the shelves. Every single one of them was ripped open and emptied. This is a different one. What are my rights as a patient here? I like how it says safe and humane environment right in front of a solitary confinement cell. True. I guess we should go in. this was useful. Hello? See, there's a straight shot in here. Wall panels, cubbies. What do you think this was?
Computer.
Fax machine. Weird to be. Month, August 2000. This place is about the little stories you can find. It's pretty much just like a grid. 98. Achieve your individual potential. Opening doors with Zyprexa. Could it be OCD?
That's like 15.
Preston. Contaminated women. Yesterday.
Back in here.
like a really old date.
Thing.
Yeah.
Let me take
We can make like a little robot out of. Is this the toilet? Patient schedules. Social skills. What'd you?
travel the street.